First off, I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I also want to give a double honors to the apostles of Edda, a great millstone who taught me this word, and the brothers down who teach me sincerity. I also want to give a salutation to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth and the speckled birds. And this one we're going into uproars of the people. So we got a lot of uproars going on around the world, starting in America, but also dealing with other countries too. So let's check out some few videos, then I'm gonna get some precepts. This is Venezuela. See, that is not it. That is not what I was going for. Stop on me. Phone acting bad. Sorry about that. So like y'all. This is messed up, bro.
Apparently, a migrant gang from Venezuela has taken over an apartment building in Aurora, Colorado, and the state and local government refuse to even acknowledge that it's going on. Even though the property management has called for help, they've resorted to just evicting the tenants on a short notice because the building has been overrun by these.
So now you got the Venezuela gangs coming from Venezuela coming here, and I heard they were told to open fire on any cops at any time here in America. So you got the Venezuela gangs coming from Venezuela, coming in as migrant, being paid by the American government lots of money to just come here, and I'm gonna say conflict terror on America because the elites know what's coming. Uproar of the people, World War III, implement of the MOTB. We got a lot of new variants coming. That's another video I'm gonna do. Hopefully, Lord willing, I get that one done today. But just finish listening to this man.
These gang members, apparently. This doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me that the government isn't getting involved because this is what they wanted. I'm telling you, they want to replace the demographics that are affected by this migrant crisis here in the United States. And those demographics are largely black people, bro. Look at Chicago. Look at the situation in Colorado just a few days ago. And this, I don't know what neighborhood this was in, but these Venezuelan gang members pretended to be Amazon drivers and did a whole kick throw situation in Colorado. So America in general is being affected. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times, we vote for the people who are enacting these policies to bring these people over here, ship them around the country, give them EBT cards, $4,000 to freaking $20,000 in EBT in order to come over here and run a fucking muck, and they didn't even come over here legally. That's a problem, guys. And this is under people like Kamala, who's done nothing about this border situation. In my lifetime, I'm 41. I've never heard of illegal migrant gangs taking over buildings and shit. I never thought that's some stuff that would even happen in America, first off. That blows my mind. That the government, that the state government, the cops, with as gung-ho as the cops are out here, y'all ain't in there kicking in doors, getting these niggas out of here, but they can't. Where they gonna send them? The federal government ain't gonna send them back to where they came from. See, these are policies put into place to replace the population here. You understand what I'm saying? They're doing more for these people that they done brought over here to run amok than they have done for the African descendants of slaves, right? But y'all still want to vote for Kamala. Okay, I got you. Yeah, y'all right. Let's just vote blue no matter who. Apparently, a migrant.
Some other news here at 5. The city of Aurora closing an apartment complex today, saying it was unsafe and unfit for people to live in. The complex filled with many immigrants who now have to find a new place to stay.
Advocates say that there was just too little warning for so many families with kids.
Erica, the city describing this as an abatement process. They'd been talking back and forth with this complex, the complex saying there were problems with crime, the city saying
an apartment building in Aurora that has had a double shooting and a 13-hour SWAT standoff within the last few weeks has a claim to it by the property owners that it has been violently taken over by a Venezuelan gang. Activists, on the other hand, claim that this is a racial discrimination in a way to shift the blame by the owner of the property. The city of Aurora has deemed this property a nuisance property, labeling it with many violations. As you guys can see, broken windows, rats, water leaking through the ceiling, windows being broke, packed up, trash all over. Reports that even came in saying that the Aurora Police Department doesn't even want to show up to this property based on the issues that it consistently has every single day. The mayor of Aurora said this.
If you know Aurora, then what you know is we have areas in our city, unfortunately, that have been overtaken and that we have to take back.
The property owner has stopped paying the water bill, and due to all the infractions that it has, the landlord either has to comply and get all these fixed, or come this next Tuesday, all residents will be notified that they have to be out of this apartment complex by the following Wednesday. Where they'll go, I don't know, but we can guess, right? But y'all let me know y'all thoughts down in the comments, gang.
OMG, y'all see how these gangs out here doing in these different states across the country, y'all. Y'all better stay safe, stay vigilant, protect yourself and your freaking family, because these people, they don't care. They are not getting any sort of consequences for their actions. So you gotta be ready to go. You gotta be TTG, trained to go, because it's go time. They brought them to this country to weaponize them to go against us. It's us against them. So y'all better get out all of that racial stuff and, class, I'm this, I got that. You better get out that mindset. You better be prepared to protect yourself. That's the mindset you need to be in. If everybody would band together, a lot of this stuff wouldn't even be going on, to be honest with you. If people band together instead of thinking they better than one side and all of that, a lot of these people wouldn't be able to come here and take over this country like this.
I told you America wasn't ready for the Latin American criminal. Right now, as we're speaking, there are 2 apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado that have been taken over by Venezuelan gang members, right? To the point where they told the landlord, bro, you come around here, man, we're going to take your life, we're going to take your family's life, right? Landlord's scared. Landlord go to local law enforcement and say, no, we could do about these squatters, because it's squatter laws, bro, right? He says, man, try to contact the FBI. FBI say, hey, my man, that ain't our problem, right? The Department of Homeland Security said, that ain't our problem, bro. The landlord is just like, yo, what the hell is going on? What do I do? Bro, these dudes are collecting rent on behalf of the landlord in the building. And every single time somebody moves out of one of the apartments, they're bringing in more Venezuelan migrants into it. Talking about they're patrolling the building with guns. Like, what? In America? No way. That shit, it sounds like something out of a movie, bro. No freaking way that's happening right now. Imagine being that landlord, bro. He probably calling the bank like, hey, yo, yeah, man, the Venezuelan migrants got your mortgage payment. It was on the Venezuela who? You owe us that money. You better pay up, bro. There's nothing he could do about it either, man. Because if he try to do something about it, he gonna get locked up. Yo, I'm sorry. A lot of y'all don't like this, man. But if you're still convinced that the USA don't need a motherfucker like Trump, you gotta be fucking crazy, man. Trump is the only one that's gonna be aggressive enough, man, to come up here and be like, all right, everybody get the fuck out, man, kicking doors down and shit, sending everybody over there, man, deporting everybody. At this point, man, it's needed. Whether you like Trump or not, whether you're a Democrat, it don't matter what you are, man.
The NYPD says these are suspected members of the ruthless Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, which has been infiltrating the U.S. for the last 2 years. NYPD Assistant Chief of Detectives Jason Savino telling me it is believed this video was made while the gang members were in Ecuador, and its purpose is to recruit new members.
Then, when you fast...
Okay, it's enough on that. You see, it's a lot going on. Bangladesh. Let's go on to that. What's going on in Bangladesh?
Forward, you see the same individual.
That's Bangladesh. You got the UK, Europe. You got South Africa. These are all uproar of the people. So let's start off with Luke 21:9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotion, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. As you see, what was that? California just had like a 6-point-something earthquake a few days ago. Uproars and shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights of great signs shall there be in the heavens. You got famine coming with the earth, with the war going on in I think in Saudi Arabia and all that, with the food shortages on their way. You got that coming. You got pestilence. They got the new mpox coming. You got all these things coming. So as you see, the scriptures didn't lie to you. You got the governments, which means the Oxford Dictionary defines governance as control or authority or I don't know what that says. Action, matter, or systems of government, but the main thing I wanted was control and authority. Because the government is no longer controlling the people no longer believe in the government. This is Matthew 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And as you see these kingdoms fighting against each other, Venezuela fighting against each other, you got UK, Bangladesh, you got Americas, and what says, shall be brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and replied, that's the same one again. Now this is Matthew 24. For nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. For in that day there will be for the flood, there were eating and drinking. And this is when Noah went and prophesied for 120 years. He told these people what was coming. They didn't listen. The same thing is going on now. People eating and drinking, having fun. But when that mirth disappear, there's gonna be a lot of suffering and dwelling out here. So it's man of the Lord. We have to stay out here and stay focused, and tell our people what's coming and prepare our minds, prepare ourselves for what's coming. So with that being said, Shalom.